fucking with the ghost.
What's up, guys? It's your boy DMD, and I'm coming here in the year 2020, believe it or not, with a Gladiator Beast deck profile. I don't know how that's possible, but Drew, go ahead and explain.
Alright, Gladiator Beast is, so, if everyone remembers, I think it was Rising Rampage or Chaos Impact, when we got the new wave of Gladiator Beast support, like Domitianus, Test Panther, Vespasius, all of that stuff. And I picked up a core around that time, and I was just like, and I had left it to the wayside, and I was like, I was going through most stuff a few weeks ago, and I found my Gladiator Beast stuff, and I was like, I'm not missing much from this, I might as well just throw it together. So I found a list that I liked online, and then I just like made some of my own modifications to it, and I was like, and I've been liking this list ever since that.
That's pretty cool. You can summon Herculinos or whatever it's called.
Herculinos, you rarely summon him.
In 2020, but you gotta do it for the memes, for the 2008 memes, because that's about the last time this deck was played. But at any rate, let's go ahead and get this list.
Alright, so first, you start out with 3 Gladiator Beast Andal. You have to play this because you're playing Rabbit. Rabbit is a 1-card Test Panther, and Test Panther lets you facilitate all your plays. Another extender you play is Tiger. Test Tiger says, if you control a Gladiator Beast monster, you can special summon it, and then you contribute Test Tiger to target a Gladiator Beast monster you control, shuffle it back into the deck, and then special a Gladiator Beast from your deck, and treat it as though if there was special from a Glad Beast effect, so its effects will proc.
Not impressed, not ultis.
Oh, my B, Chief. Then you have 2 Augustus. What Augustus does, if he's special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster, you special summon a Gladiator Beast monster from your hand, and then that Gladiator Beast monster's effect will trigger because it was special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster. And then for the Gladiator Beast 1-ups, you're playing 1 Equest, 1 Bestiari, 1 Darius, 1 Atorix, and 1 Noxious. So I'm going to explain what each of their purposes is. So, with Equest, when Equest is special summoned, you add a Gladiator Beast card from your graveyard to your hand. Noxious is a Foolish Burial. Atorix is also a Foolish Burial, but it changes its level to whatever the level the sent monsters was. So it lets you make Editor a little bit easier. Darius is like a Monster Reborn, and then Bestiari just pop spells and traps.
Neat.
And then for the last monster you play in the deck is 1 Berry Statue of the Stormwinds. You summon this off of some more Bird of Sovereignty in the end of the combo. So if we're going into the spells, you play 3 Gladiator Rejection. So what Rejection does is, anytime during the turn, except during the battle phase, your Gladiator Beast monsters can't be targeted by card effects. And then whenever a Gladiator Beast monster is special summoned from the deck, you special summon a Gladiator Beast monster with a different type than the one you summoned. Then you have 3 Gladiator Beast Comeback. Comeback is like better Monster Reborn in this deck. You summon a Gladiator Beast monster that does a, from your hand or graveyard, that is a different type than the ones you control. So you can't like summon, like, if you have a Beast Warrior, you can't summon a Beast Warrior. If you control a Wing Beast, you can't summon a Wing Beast. Also, the monster you summon can't be destroyed by battle. Also, because this doesn't target, they can't really Deity Crow because they don't know what you're going to summon.
Speaking of Monster Reborn.
Speaking of Monster Reborn, you play Reborn and World Legacy Succession. You just need more redundancy. You play 5 Monster Reborn effects. Then you play 3 Fire Formation Tenki. Tenki is here to search Gladiator Beast and Torix, which is part of like the main combo of the deck. And then you play 3 Proving Grounds for the same reason. Then you play 3 Unexpected Die as another extender and / starter. Then you play 3 Dark Lord no more because we're in a super unhealthy format and you have to be manning this card if you want to go second.
And you have to, yeah, if you lose the die roll. How is losing the die roll with this deck?
Oof. You'll probably lose the game. And then Shade Brigandine as another extender. It's level 4. You needed another level 4 extender, so I was like, Shade Brigandine is the only one I could come up with. And I was thinking about like Danger, like Mothman, but I'm like, that's too random, so I was like, Shade Brigandine is probably the best thing you could come up with.
Have you thought about playing like extra hand traps?
Nah, you don't want to be playing hand traps in the deck because you're a dedicated combo deck.
Oh, well, that's fair.
So getting into the extra deck, you play Link Spider. This is here if you open up Unexpected Die Andal or Double Andal or something like that. Just where you can make this thing. Test Panther, this is the reason this deck does anything. So what Test Panther does is when it's Link summoned, you add a Gladiator Beast card from your deck to your hand. Then you can, has the same effect as Test Tiger, it can shuffle one back and then special one from the deck. Then it has effects treated as though it's supposed from a Gladiator Beast effect. Next, you play Cross Sheep. Cross Sheep, because Gladiator Beast contact fuse, it's another extender. Unicorn for just from smart removal. Some more Bird of Sovereignty. This is part of the end board where you summon
Stormwinds.
Yeah, summon Stormwinds. Boral Sword, just where you can notice your opponent a little bit easier. Now the Heart and Soul of the deck. Gladiator Beast Tamer Editor. This is the only reason this deck does anything. What it does is, its summoning conditions is you need to contact fuse 2 level 5 or higher Gladiator Beast monsters. Then, once per turn, as a soft once per turn, you can special summon 1 Gladiator Beast fusion monster from your extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. So what you can do is you can summon him, link him away, monster reborn him, and do it again.
That's pretty cute.
Then you have Double Domitianus. This is the monster negate, and it controls how the battle step work. You control like where your opponent's monsters attack, and he's 3,500, so he's huge. Double Gazaris. In the combo, you'll end up using one of these to make some more, because it's a wing beast. And then if you like go second, you can just like summon Gazaris, pop 2, tag into you shuffle it back in, and you just keep you want to like summon this like 2 to 3 times if you're going second. Herculenos, if you're playing this a monkey deck and you just need to be able to negate spells and traps, and then Dweller.
A monkey deck?
Yeah, the back row decks.
No, those are fun. But anyway, guys, let's get a real quick combo tutorial.
What I'm about to show you all is the standard 3-card combo in Gladiator Beast. So this is like absolute ideal opening combo, but like there are like several permutations of the combo. This is just the easiest way to get to it. You already have the Atorix in hand, which is important for one of the steps. You already have Rabbit, which is like the best starter, and come back. You need a monster reborn effect. That's why you're playing 5 of them. So let's get started with the combo. So you normal summon Rabbit, activate its effect, and you'll summon 2 Andals from the deck. Then you will link the Andals away, and it's a Panther. Panther will search another comeback. So your hand is currently 2 comebacks and a Atorix. You'll use the first comeback to summon an Andal back. You use Panther's ability to shuffle the Andal back in to summon Augustus. And you'll use Augustus' ability to summon the Atorix from your hand. Then you use Atorix' effect to send another Augustus to the graveyard, making Atorix level 8. Then you'll send these 2 back into the deck to summon Gladiator Beast Tamer Editor. Then you'll use Editor's effect to summon Domitianus. Then you'll use these 2 to make Sheep. You'll use the last comeback in your hand to summon Editor back. You'll use Editor's effect to summon Gazaris. Well, hold on. When you summon the Editor back, you'll use Cross Sheep's ability to summon the Andal back. It doesn't really matter where you summon, it's just going to be an extra monster on your board. You'll use Editor to summon Gazaris. Then you'll use these to make Sword, Bird of Sovereignty. And then on your end step, Sword will trigger and summon very special the Stormwinds from your deck. So let me explain what we're dealing with here. So your opponent has to play through a Monster Negate, a Wind, Vanity's Emptiness. But also it can't be targeted because of Samorg, and you control the battle because of Tianus. So literally they have to draw. I mean, granted, there's a lot of outs to this board, like Evenly, Dark Ruler, Sphere Mode. But like, if they don't draw one of those, they're probably just losing.
And you also still have what, 2 cards in hand after this?
Yes, you should have 2 cards in hand after this.
Okay, so you went like plus, what is this, 2 or 3?
5 plus 2, I think.
Okay, so plus 2.
Yeah. And also, on your end phase, you can use, your opponent's end phase, you can use Samorg to summon either Bestiari or a Quest. And if they don't kill it, if you can actually let them kill this, and then you can use Editor's effect on your turn to summon like another Gazaris, another Domitianus, and just like push for lethal. Or if they don't summon anything, you just change everything to attack and just go in.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty fair. Like, by the time if they even manage to out the barrier statue, like, which is going to be hard to do, like, if they don't have Imperm, like...
Mm-hmm. And Imperm's not an out, though. The thing is, Imperm's not an out because of Samorg. They can't target any of your stuff.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, they can't even Imperm it. So it's like, hope you have some...
Yeah, I hope you have, like, it's like, you cross your fingers like Dark Ruler or Bust. Like, you're crossing your fingers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's fair enough. Alright, guys. So, Drew, anything else you'd like to add?
If you're looking for, like, a more, like, casual deck to pick up and just mess around with, this is a really good deck to do it with. It's a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun with it on DB. Pick it up, y'all. It's a fun deck.
Alright, well, fair enough. Anyway, it's that DMD, boys. And stay safe from Corona, guys. State's starting to open back up. Fun times. But anyway, peace out, guys.
I was walking with the